here we are live. This is Chris Emmanuel of MMA UK, and I am joined by the assassin, Mr. Tasty Shots himself, Fabian Edwards, middleweight extraordinaire of Bellator. Fab, how you doing today, my man?
I'm doing well. You know what I mean? Just finished a hard week of training, so I'm looking forward to just chilling tonight, but I'm doing good, man.
So I take it there's no Easter eggs tomorrow then?
Maybe a little one. I mean, the weight's good. The weight's good, so why not? You know what I mean? Why not?
Oh, my man. So I'm going to go straight into it. You announced recently that you have a fight signed, and I
Yeah.
haven't seen the name come up as yet. So you're in camp at the moment, training and getting ready to...
Yeah, I've been in camp for about 3-4 weeks now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been sparring and training ever since my last fight. You know what I mean? But when they told me I got a potential fight, I just kicked it up a notch. So yeah.
So obviously, your last fight was some time ago. We're going back to September 2020.
Yeah.
Bellator Euro Fight Series 8 in Milan. That was the first defeat that you've had of your amateur or pro career. Sorry, my man, but we might as well get this out of the way first of all. We'll talk about the negatives and then we'll go on to the positives. So, you know, it was a split decision loss against Costello Van Steenis. First time that you've headlined an event in your pro career.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to us about it? Talk us through it. What, you know, how did you feel it went? Did you feel that the judges got the right decision?
I felt like I looked at like watching the fight back in the first round. I didn't feel like he'd done enough to pinch the first round. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I didn't think I'd done enough to pinch the first round. You know what I mean? I think it should have been a draw or I squeezed it. You know what I mean? But I don't reckon the decision should have went his way because I just didn't reckon he'd done enough damage. You know what I mean? Like even when he got me in certain positions on the floor, he wasn't damaging. He only got me there for like I think like 10 seconds. I done a little damage,
the end of the second.
Yeah, the end of the second. Yeah, before the bell went, you know what I mean. But I got him on the floor as well, and I did some damage before the fight went. So I think it should have been a draw. But I'm not really wanting to sit down and like keep thinking about it. I've kind of moved on from that, and I've just been in the gym grafting. You know what I mean?
So obviously, COVID's had a detrimental effect on all fighters at the moment. Why are you always eating, man? Every time I see you, eating.
I'm eating grapes. So fuck it, why not? And I was like, down the camera.
You threw me completely. Well, I was going to talk about, you know, because I've watched your career from quite early on. I think it was the 6th or 7th amateur fight of yours that you had. It was on Golden Ticket against Jack Chinnery, and then the next fight, so it's the 7th amateur, 8th amateur against Attila Hansel on Battle Arena, where you took both amateur belts, and all the way through your amateur career, you were just dispatching people. I think it's only your final amateur bout where you actually went to a decision.
Yeah,
everyone else you're just knocking out. Obviously stepping up into the pros, we've had 3 wins. Sorry, three TKOs, 3 decisions, and 3 submission victories.
Yeah.
Do you feel that that's because your game's evolved? Is it because obviously you're stepping up into some crazy standards? All your pro career has been Bellator or Obama. What do you feel has been the change in you? This basically stopped you from just going in and obliterating people like you do all the way through the amateur career.
I think it's the more technical you get, you try to fight. Obviously, you try to go in there and fight that technical style. You know what I mean? So it's like I just felt like I kind of went away from like being aggressive and technical and just trying to be technical and smooth and just trying to just I don't know, just win. You know what I mean? Like I was just, like looking back at my last few fights, it just felt like I was just trying to win. I wasn't trying to hurt people. You know what I mean? I win the hurt game, and so at the end of the day, I have to go in there, do damage, and get out. We don't really get paid for staying in there any longer. So I just felt like after winning, like it's always winning ever since it started, you kind of just forget how I can't say it's important, but you kind of forget how like hard it is to actually win in it. You know what I mean? And you have to go in there and like focus and take everything serious. So I just reckon I was just going in there too like I got this. Another one. You know what I mean? It's whatever sort of thing. So just like, so I've learned from it though, man. I've learned. You know what I mean? Every fight you have to treat with respect and go in there and do the job.
So before you're eating your grapes, I was saying that COVID's had this detrimental effect on all the fighters, and
Yeah.
so you've had a long period now. Obviously, with you being an elite pro athlete, you've still been able to train through the period. But how has it actually affected the level of training that you've had?
You know, like the first lockdown, I was training outside and stuff. I wasn't
Oh
able to
gosh,
do. You know what I mean? Hello. Hello.
I don't know what's happened there. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear. Hello.
Your sound has just gone.
Hello. Nah. Hello. Let's try to turn it up. Hello. Hello. What the fuck?
Nope.
1 minute. 1 minute. I don't
Don't make
know.
me have to sing or something whilst we're waiting for this to come back on, Fab.
Um,
That's going to kill your fan base.
hello. Hello.
Right. Let me just have a little fiddle with the mic settings and see if we can.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Hello. Old age, man. Hello. I don't really get it.
I think you might need to go out and come back in again.
Okay, I'll leave and come back in.
Yeah. So apologies for the technical issues that we've got here. Which we talk about whilst Fabian's going out and coming back in. So Fabian, as we said, 9 amateur wins on the bounce, 9-1 as a professional. The guy, if you've not seen him, has been on an absolute tear from the moment he first got into the cage. Definitely, if you get the opportunity to go back, I would recommend going back and looking at his pro debut. So on his pro debut, it was 2017, fighting against. Here he is, he's coming back.
Yeah, can you hear me?
You're back in, but I still can't hear you.
What the fuck? He says my mic's working. He's saying it's working.
Shouting about your amazing skills, you Fab. I don't know what's happened.
Wait a minute. He says my mic's working, yeah. You get that? He says it's working. Hello? Yeah, hello? Nah, fuck knows. Hello? I don't even know, man. I don't even fucking know. I don't know. Hello?
Okay, so people at home, we're going to try something different with the sound to see if we can fix it. We're going to go old school and try and go wired.
Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? The fuck? Hello? I can't hear you now. What the fuck?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Because I still can't hear anything from you.
Fuck?
What? I've even taken the Bluetooths out.
He says the mic's work. He says my work.
Right, let me just give a shout to the tech guy, see if I can get him to help us out with this.
Yeah, fuck knows. There we know. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the fuck.
Okay, so as I was saying, whilst we're trying to sort out this sound issue,
Hello?
if you've not seen some of Fabian's early work,
Hello?
I'd certainly recommend going back to the Rafael Swarovski fight, which was his pro debut. It was on
Yep.
Bama London in 2017.
Yep.
So the knockout was probably one of the knockouts of the year. Flying knee knockout. Searchable on YouTube. It shows the level of skill. Sorry, I'm just trying to multitask and failing miserably with this.
Oh, fuck knows what's going on. Fucking fancy bitch, you got me dancing with the stars. Got me feeling like a groupie. Hello? Potawe de bombo. Hello?
So, Fabian's now currently
Hello?
playing with his mic settings and it's still not changing anything. I can see because I was just about to do the same.
Yeah, nothing's happening with mine. I don't get it. I'm trying to leave.
All right, guys, I think what we're going to need to do is just
Nope.
try and add. Here we go. We're back. I was literally about to say we're gonna come out and start this again, but
We're back.
we are good. God,
I don't know what the
issues.
fuck. What happened
That
there?
was wasn't it?
You trying to sabotage
Literally
my
just stopped.
interview?
Yeah, because this is exactly what I want as well. You know, first interview back in however long. It just dies.
Oh, God.
Killing. So before that, and before I started trying to go on about your amazing knockout of Rafael Swarovski, which I was sat cage side for as well.
Yeah.
I showed my little girl it today, and I said, "Look, you can see my black shirt there. That was me." She's watching it going, "Ooh."
Can just see the ball head. You get me? Just in the ball head.
No, I had a little bit then. I had a little bit.
Did ya?
But before that, we were talking about training. You said that you're going to say about how you managed to train through COVID.
Yeah,
any changes you've made.
The first lockdown, I wasn't able to do like my normal training. I wasn't doing no pad session with none of my coaches. I was just training outside with me and one of my teammates. You know what I mean? So the second lockdown has been a blessing because I've been able to train and develop in all areas. You know what I mean? And I've been able to train with my coaches full time and train with my teammates in a small bubble. So it's been great, man. The second one, I just felt like, you know, with that Costello's fight, it was like I always train hard, so I can't say I didn't train hard, but to fine tune to that fighter, he wasn't fine tuned. He was just training. You know what I mean? So I look forward to going there and showing people that I'm still who I am.
So we're gonna be seeing a knockout then, do you reckon?
It's knockout, man. I'm a great mate. Man. Even like just thinking about it, I'm just visualizing every day, man. Just pressure, knockout. I know what I'm about, and every single opponent that I've faced, it's like they all can say whatever they want to say about me, but when we're in there, they all respect my power and respect my skills. You know what I mean? So it's like I shouldn't be giving these guys no chances to get into the fight. I should just go out there and putting on them.
I'm very much looking forward to see. So let's segue onto the fight then. So you have a fight booked. Are you able to say when it is?
I can say when, but not who. You know what I mean?
Okay, so when is it?
It's May the 21st in America. So I'll be making my American debut. My brother's fighting the week before me in Texas. So I'll be over there with him for his fight week, and then after that we're all gonna leave and go to Connecticut, and then 2 wins back to back for the Edwards boys, man. So I'm looking forward to that.
So that means I've got to watch MMA 2 weekends on the trot then? Because I don't miss your fights.
Yeah.
I don't miss your fights. So, and I don't miss Leon's either.
You're gonna be knackered. You're gonna be knackered, mate.
I am, especially at my age. There's no way I can handle that.
And it take about a month to recover.
Yeah, definitely. Well, talking about age, that's one of the things I wanted to discuss with you as well, because as I said, I've watched you from an early age, and now you're 28. You're actually coming to that point. You're coming into your own, and you've always been the hot prospect. There's not been any question about you being the hot prospect, but now at 28, you can't really be a prospect anymore. So.
And I'm old boy.
Well, not quite so old for middleweight, but it's time to essentially put your stamp on it. So the Bellator rankings came out recently. So, okay, they're not official rankings. They're an independent group of journalists who've been put together. So I think 17 journalists. And they've put you at number 4 in the rankings.
Yeah.
So obviously, Gegard's sitting at the top of the tree at the moment, number 1. And I know that you can't say who you're fighting against, but we had a game of guess the opponent in MMA UK.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking through. Obviously, rankings is going to be one of the things we're going to be looking through. So you've got Gegard sat at the top. Rank number 1, you've got John Salter. So the expectation would be John Salter would fight against Gegard. Then looking down the list, you've got Costello, who obviously you've already fought. There were a number of names that jumped out. First of all, I was thinking Johnny Emblin, but Johnny Emblin's already booked. So he's fighting Daniel Madrid a couple of weeks then before you. So I'm going to throw 3 names to you, and I'm going to see if you're going to poker face me. Okay, so we've got Romero Cotton sitting at number 9, 5-0. Last fought in December 2020 on Bellator 254, not booked for a fight.
Well, I went
poker face. Okay, poker face. Next, we've got Anatoly Tokov, sitting at number 2, 29-3, but he's not fought since 2019. So would he want to come back and fight the Assassin?
We don't think so, do we? Not a chance. You don't want that.
So you didn't say yes or no to Romero Cotton, though, whereas Tokov you said no to. And then number 3, we've got Mr. Van Zandt, Austin Vanderfort. He's sitting at number 3 in the rankings, so just above you, 10-0. Last fought November 2020. He's not got a fight booked either.
Mate, I'll take anyone. I can't give nothing away, but anyone. Okay, I'll narrow it down for you. It's in the top 5.
It's in the top 5?
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying.
So we've got an exclusive. MMA UK is an exclusive. Fabian Edwards is fighting someone in the top 5. It's not John Salter because, it's unlikely to be John Salter because he's likely to fight Gegard for the title of his number 1. It's not going to be Johnny Emblin. So you're sitting at number 4.
It could be anyone. But I've already said it's in the top 5. It's in the top 5. So we got 3 names to play with.
I like it. I'm not going to push you any further at all, but no, I appreciate that anyway.
No, that's cool.
The future of Fabian Edwards then, sitting at number 4, you're going to be fighting in May. Next fight, how many fights do you think you're going to get in this year?
You know what? I'll be, because of the ranking system and stuff like that now, I don't know how they're going to match everyone up in that top 10, you know what I mean? But I'll be grateful to have 2, you know what I mean? And that's me trying to be active, you know, but I'd love to have 3 fights, but I'll be grateful for 2, you know what I mean? But once I made this American debut now, I think it will open door to me to be able to fight over there. So I'll be able to book fights, you know. But after this fight, though, I don't know. He's going to want to fight me. I'm going to hurt this geezer, man. You know what I mean? I want to hurt him. So I don't know. He's going to want to be booked in with me. But we'll see. We'll see.
So looking at the ranking system itself, are you one of those fighters that looks at it and says, right, I'm sitting at number 4. I don't want to fight anyone outside of the top 10. Or are you one of those people that says, I will fight anyone?
So it is like, now they've created the ranking system and stuff like that. I want to fight someone that can get me towards that title, innit? You know what I mean? Just fighting the random guy. If me fighting somebody in the top 10 that's gonna get me to a title shot, then I take it. But if it's just another payday, then not really. You know what I mean, I want to work myself towards that title, man. That's what I've got in the game for. I didn't get in there just to be just average, you know.
So the Bellator middleweight, the Bellator middleweight division, how do you rank it against their main rivals? Obviously, I won't name their names, even though your brother Tyson.
I rate it be competitive, man. You know what I mean? It's very competitive. You know, people always try to diss the promotion that I'm in. You know, where I punch the head off half of these middleweights. You know what I mean? So it's like they're saying all of these things, but if you were to take a lot of our fighters and put it in another promotion, we'll do just as good. You know what I mean? So yeah, I rank the people that's in the promotion I'm in highly.
So how many fights have you got left on your contract with your promotion?
5.
So
5.
At which number do you reckon that you're going to be the Bellator middleweight world champion? Have you remaining 5?
3. I reckon 2 more and then title shot.
Okay, and you still think Gegard's going to be sitting at the top of the tree?
I don't think so. You know, I don't think so. You know, I don't know. I don't really think he's that in love with the sport anymore. You know what I mean? He's old. He's been in the game for a long time now. So, and I think Costello is his like main teammate or something like that. So I can't see them not fighting unless Costello tried to do a fucking Burns versus Usman. You know what I mean? But I can't really see them not fighting. So yeah, but I'd love to fight him before he retires. I really would. I'd love to have that guy on my resume. You know.
And how do you think you'd finish Gegard and Assassin? If you got a call from Rich Chow or Jude Samuel tomorrow to say, right, you're going to be fighting Gegard and Assassin, how do you see Fabian Edwards finishing him?
Pressure, man. Pressure. You know, like I see myself spar and I see the pressure that I put on people, and it's like, why don't I put this pressure on these fighters? You know, because I hit hard, I'm fast, and I'm well rounded. You know, so I think if I was to fight him, I'd get like a 3rd or 4th round finish. So Gegard stays in the same pace. You know what I mean? The good fight all around, but it doesn't like, even if he's losing a fight, he won't just go crazy. He'll still remain at the same pace. You know what I mean? So I reckon I'd be able to just push and break him in the 3rd or 4th.
One thing I've always loved about you, and even from your very early amateur days, was how quickly you could learn to measure the distance between yourself and your opponent. You seem to read an opponent incredibly quickly. And you see these fighters, they take their time just to they touch out, they gauge that distance, whereas it's something that from the get-go, you know, literally within the first 30 seconds of every fight, you could see that you've measured that distance. Do you feel that is something that potentially gives you that upper edge over the rest of your peers within that top 10 ranking?
It does, you know what I mean? It does. Obviously, being composed, and my brother always say manage that distance. You know what I mean? But now I understand more from my last fight what strikes I should be thrown at what distance. You know what I mean? And yeah, like the proof is in the pudding. I already get hit. You know what I mean? I'm still handsome. I might be old, but I've already been hit. You know what I mean?
Stop saying you're old, man.
I am. I'm an old boy. I'm an old boy, man. So like, you know, I already get hit. So obviously the proof is in the pudding that managing the distance and stuff is good, but I just need to like go in there and put it on these guys whilst maintaining my distance.
So fight 3 then. Step back to fight 3. You win the title against, if you're looking at the rankings, against Salter or Anatoly or Mr. Van Zandt.
Yeah.
So how long do you reckon you're going to stay? How long do you think you're going to stay sitting there at the top of the tree? Have you got any other challenges? You got any interest in stepping over into this celebrity boxing craziness?
You know what? Like once I achieve that middleweight world title strap, I'd love to defend it a couple of times, and then move up a weight class. You know what I mean? I'd love to be this light heavyweight, fat and that, and the strong. You know what I mean? Going there and just going there and slump somebody. So yeah, I love to like. It's about history. You know, it's not about just going in and being average. There's so many fighters You know, like I always looked at winning a world title and getting signed by a big promotion as something that's not big, as mad as it sounds. You know what I mean? I always looked at like getting a world title gonna be half easy, but maintaining it and creating like a legacy and defending it like a record amount of time. That's what I'm really after. You know what I mean? And before it's all said and done, that's what I'm gonna achieve.
So you feel that Bellator is your home?
Yeah, that's my home. That's where I'm at. You know, like I like the company, I like the people there. So for me to be sitting there saying I'm gonna jump there, I'm gonna jump here, that'd be disrespectful. You know what I mean? Obviously, we don't know what the future holds, but I'm happy where I'm at.
Excellent. So you say you like the company. Obviously, Scott Coker being the figurehead,
Yeah.
is such a well-respected guy across MMA. How do you feel that he differs from his peers? You know, from obviously not just Dana, but you know the guys over at One, the guys
Yeah.
you know, Brave are making a lot of noise at the moment. They're not global yet, but they're throwing a lot of money at becoming global. Do you feel that he stands out from the crowd in that respect?
I think it does. I think it respects the fighters. You know what I mean? And you hear a lot of people speak of him like that. You know what I mean? He seemed like a fair guy. He I think he does seem like a much more fair guy. You know, listen to fighters more and kind of try to cater to their needs as much as he can. So I like that about him.
I can see why you want to stay in Bellator. It's a unique situation. That's beautiful to me.
Yeah.
So you're going to break the American market.
Of course, they're gonna love me. They're gonna love me.
I listened to your brother on Joe Rogan the other day,
Yeah.
and you know, one of the things that he's spoken about a few times in the past. And you and I have spoken about privately as well as about training with your team.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you're going to continue? You know, you hit you hit that peak of being the world champion. Are you going to stay as the world champion in Birmingham, or do you feel that once you've broken this American market, you're going to start looking to spend time across the two countries, like the other middleweight world champion we had from the UK?
No. Like, I'm open to traveling and gaining experience, but not a chance I'll turn on my team and try do both. You know what I mean? I'm with this team, and I'm with this team for life, basically. You know what I mean? My family's there in Birmingham. I've got a great team. I believe we're the best team in the world. We've got so many good coaches in Birmingham, like so many good coaches and so many good training partners. So for me to up and leave or any of that, that'll be. I'm not into all that snaky stuff. You know what I mean? I just like to stick to my team and make it together and show everyone around Birmingham that look, if I can do it, fuck it, we all can do it, sort of thing. So, nah, not a chance.
I love to hear that. So there's a whole bit of talent, like you said, in Birmingham. Obviously, there's the Edwards brothers. You've got other teammates sitting in Bellator as well.
Yeah,
Aiden Lee's of this world. You've got other teammates who fight in the other promotion as well.
yeah.
Reese.
yeah. We got a lot, man. We got a lot of talent. You know what I mean?
Who would you say is going to be the next up and comer coming out of your camp?
You got a few. You got a young guy, a young kid called Shay Ingram. You know what I mean? He's only like 17, but he's a beast, man. You know what I mean? He's a beast. You know, you got one of my teammates, my main training partner, Kieran. No, he's on the amateur, but you know, he's there with me all day, every day. So I look forward to seeing him back on the amateur scene once it starts up. And we got a lot of guys. Jai, we got world champion Natty. All of these guys are known already. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got a lot of good names down here.
Yeah, Birmingham's always a place to go. And well, undoubtedly, I'm going to see you in Birmingham on those two occasions in July, where I'm guessing you guys have got a few. You've got a few guys on Battle Arena, the amateur show and the pro show as well.
Yeah, I'll be there for both shows. You know what I mean? Especially that's like after my fight and stuff like that. So I'll definitely be there.
Excellent. So after your fight against one of the top five, you're not going to give me any more on who that person is in the top five.
I'll give you privately.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you off the hook. I'm pushing you.
So
we've got a question that's come in, and this is the question that always comes in when MMA UK have an interview. So I've got to throw it at you. If you could change one rule in MMA, what would it be and why?
The down opponent. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's just to be savage. You know what I mean? I just love the
Well,
pride rules, soccer kicks to the head and the lot.
really?
Yeah, fuck it.
I thought you were going to say the 12-6 elbow when you said about down the opponent. No, that's soccer
No,
kicks to the head.
soccer kick, knees to the head. Fuck it. You know what I mean? But I just love the brutalness of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I could change it, I'll fuck that off.
Really? So Aljamain Sterling winning by default then?
That wouldn't be
That would be
happening in my world. Not in my world. I would have TKO in my world. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the. I like those rules, man. Brutal.
So in 10 years' time, when we go Edwards fighting promotions, then it's going to be literally any rules.
Fish hook, eye poke, the fuck, everything,
nut shots,
everything, innit? Fuck that.
Oh man, you are brutal. Honestly, you smile so innocently, and then you come out with that. Oh, brilliant. So, moving back to you then. Obviously, you have this fight coming up. The UK is going to be supporting you. You know, we know exactly what you're capable of. We've watched it all the way through your career, and we're certainly going to be watching you out in the States as well. Even though you're going to be keeping you up till 3 a.m. to do so. Reality is, though, I think you should be flying me out, considering that I've been at 5 of your fights already. I think that.
I love you as the water boy. How about that? I love you as the water boy and the towel boy first.
I'll take it. If it gets me a quarter pass, I'm coming.
You be at ringside, fuck it.
Yeah, that's good. You know, you see what happens when I'm at ringside. You have flying knee finishes.
See, I need that luck, man. I need that luck.
But my man, in terms of who you want to thank, obviously this is your platform. You say who you want to thank, sponsors, training partners, anyone at all. Who would you like to give a shout out to?
I just like to give a massive shout out to my team. You know what I mean? Renegade down in Birmingham. Some of my main coaches, Henry, Camby, Tom. You know, my boxing coach as well. Just my brother, everyone. You know what I mean? Just the team down Birmingham. You know, we're doing big things and we're all feeding off each other. You know, so it's good to have a team like that around you. So I just want to give thanks to everyone like that.
Any sponsors at all you want to give a shout out to?
No, nothing at the moment.
Okay, cool. And then final question for you before we let you go. As I'm a betting man, I want to put a double on, but I want to know round that your brother knocks out Nate Diaz first of all, and round that you knock out your top 5 opponent.
My rounds.
I want some easy money.
That's easy money. Okay, so my brother will be like around 3-4. You know, he's too easily hit, man. You know what I mean? He just can be in there with a punching bag, so I can see him cutting him up and getting a stoppage. And mine would be second round, a fast-paced first round, and an early second round stoppage. So bet the house on it as well, and bet the dog on it as well if you got one.
And there you go. We have it from the man himself. So if there's any deviation from that, you'll be refunding people's bets or anything.
Yeah, I'll be refunded. So you know what I mean, you can inbox me or call me.
Yeah, you know what your inbox is like. I don't want to fuck his number. But no, Fab, thank you so much for your time today, and thanks for working through the technical issues that we had as well.
No,
I thought it was going to die. I thought it was just going to die completely on us, but it's been great talking to you as always.
Yeah,
genuinely looking forward to watching your fight. You are going to. We just cannot wait to, joking aside, I cannot wait to see you come back out and do exactly what you've been doing throughout your career.
I can't wait, man.
And the American market are not going to know what's hit them.
No, thank you, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for your time today, Fab. It's been great.
No, respect, man. Take care.
Thank you.